Hello and welcome to the channel. I've had the Nikon Z6 for a week, so here are some tips and thoughts. First of all, for my professional use, 24 megapixels have been enough for landscape prints and magazine work. I feel that 24 megapixels is the sweet spot for most users today, unless you do high-end national ads where the budget fits a medium format digital bag. Focusing settings. I've been shooting with a single point in AFS mode, moving the box around the frame and not having to recompose. I love doing this. I find the focusing system on this camera very reliable and good to decent light. But at nighttime, I feel I do better focusing manually with focus picking assist and the magnify option. I have never been a 3D focus tracking user, and that won't change with this camera. Quick menu settings. To access the quick menu settings, hit the I button on the camera. On my first window, I have picture control. The next one is silent photography. The camera is completely silent when this feature is enabled. This is great for weddings, meetings. The next one is the flash mode. The next one is picking highlights. This tool is very useful when focusing manually. The live view mode is set to on when not using flash. As soon as I put flash on, I set this to off. The autofocus area. The next one is the white balance, and then we have monitor and viewfinder brightness. I like to control them manually. When shooting landscapes, I really do a lot of bracketing, so I really need a quick access button for that. The next one is the electronic front curtain shutter. This is so that we can avoid some vibrations. The next one is vibration reduction. And lastly, we have the focus mode, which we can actually set to manual mode or any other thing. Adapting lenses. It's still early to talk about this, but you're supposed to be able to adapt just about every lens out there with this camera. Not only Nikon lenses, the possibilities are huge. You can adapt Leica lenses, Hasselblad, high-end cinema lenses, Canon lenses, the list will go on and on. This is a great tool for video pros, and also is great when you just want to try vintage lenses, just about any brand and any age. High ISO performance. Low light and high ISO. I have been impressed with this camera. I can get clean images at ISO 25,000. This is an image shot at ISO 6500. Looks clean. Let's zoom in, look at the detail, look at the noise. Very usable image. And here it is at 25,000. Very clean, usable. There is noise, but it's very usable. FN buttons. Since Nikon removed some of the buttons on this camera, I wanted to set some of those settings to the front FN buttons. This FN button is set to focus mode. I can select auto, single, constant, and the list goes on. And this other one is for the lens selector, so that the VR in camera knows how to compensate properly for the focal length that I'm using. It's very convenient when adapting lenses. Battery charging using the Jackery. They've added the option to charge your battery in the camera. I use a Jackery power bar. This unit lets me charge my laptop, cell phone, and camera at the same time. It has an AC plug with a rating of 85 watts. You can even power a mini fridge with this, small television as well. It's a great tool for travel. You can even recharge it with a solar panel. I'll leave you a link below in case you wanted to order one. Before I go, will you buy a Nikon Z6? I did. I find that what you see is what you get from the live view mode extremely useful. It has one of the best viewfinders out there as well. I would prefer they remove the top LCD and add a third dial or some extra buttons. I missed the mode button, and I never really used the user 1, 2, or 3 settings on the left dial. Also, don't forget to buy an extra battery since this uses them quicker than a traditional SLR. Okay everyone, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content about cameras, lenses, and many more tips. Have a great day.